Alright, so in this video, I'd like to talk to you about what I do, first of all, and then what I take. I'll try to go through examples in my life of ways that I've really changed my life in almost every aspect. Last year, at the start of all this, and continued to do so along the way. And just keeping these new formed habits going and adding to it. And I believe that every aspect of everything I'm about to talk about is why I've gotten so much vision back. And I really have gotten quite a bit of vision back in the last year. I was blind for 7 years, and then I started taking vitamins and Adebinone. So for people who have been blind for a couple of years and they don't know if taking pills may help them, I would say give it a try and find out. It probably will. So, things that I do. The biggest thing that I don't do is smoke cigarettes. I started smoking cigarettes when I was around 9 years old. I just had them readily available to me for reasons. And I pretty much have smoked about a pack a day for many, about 18 years. And for people with Lebers, that is terrible. Smoke causes oxidative free radicals in your body, and that is the problem base. So to get rid of oxidative free radicals and to stop purposely putting those into your body is to help your sight, flat out. If not, protect it from further damage, help stop damaging yourself. Don't do that. So smoke is almost our number one enemy. And that's the reason. It's because of oxidative free radicals. And we're talking barbecue smoke, a tire factory being on fire, cigarettes especially. I mean, there's over 250 chemicals added to cigarettes. They're absolutely terrible. And I can't believe that I've been smoke-free now for 13 months. And this process has been crazy. So the number one thing that I don't do is smoke cigarettes. And that's the best thing that anyone with LHON, affected or non-affected carrier, could probably do for themselves, is not smoke cigarettes. So that's the number one thing that I've done for myself, is quit smoking cigarettes fully and truly. Absolutely disgust me now. I can't even be in the same room as someone who's smoking. As soon as you picked up your pack, I was already on the way out the room. It just really affects me very badly now, and I can't believe that I used to have that lifestyle. Another thing that I don't do, or try to do very seldomly, is drink alcohol. I do play competitive pool or billiards, and my pool team, we win a lot. So we all have, and I got a pool team full of drinkers. So we like to have a good time. But usually when we win, we just took first place this season again, fourth time in a row. So I had to take a little celebratory shot with my team. So in the last 2.5 months, somewhere around there, I've had one shot. So I keep the drinking to an absolute minimum, because this also causes oxidative free radicals. If I am going to be drinking and I want to party and have some fun, red wine would probably be the best choice. It sounds kind of weird, around a bunch of kids and you're all drinking and having fun and you got red wine. Whatever. I'm different than everybody already, so why not be different with my drink? Something like that. That would be the better choice. Beer in my opinion, is probably the worst of, drinking alcohol for, us with LHON. Fast food and food just absolutely packed with preservatives. Anything you buy from the freezer aisle, I try not to eat. My lifestyle used to be every day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, just whatever food I'd consume in a day was almost all either taquitos, pizza rolls, pizza bakes, chicken bakes, microwave pizzas. I mean, we're talking crap food. And the first thing that my naturopathic physician had me do was keep a food journal. I look at that now and it makes me want to vomit. The food that I used to put in my body is absolutely terrible, along with fast food as well. If I wasn't at home eating that garbage, I was out going through a drive-through with a buddy, or going to Wendy's, or doing something where my food's cooked before I even pull up. So the food intake now, I try to just eat a balanced diet. I try to eat more fruits and vegetables. I don't really like fruits and vegetables, and we'll get to that in a moment. So I really don't consume that much, but when it's there, I try to eat it. But food that I prepare or people in my house prepare, or at an actual restaurant, that's all the food I try to eat. And things like Oreos, cookies, junk food, ho-hos, ding-dongs, all of that different stuff. Very seldom. I'll have maybe a couple of snacks a week. Every once in a while I'll go on a little chocolate binge and I'll eat a whole bunch of little chocolate, like little snack-sized Snickers or something. I'll have like 6 or 8 of those, and that's a big snack for me, in the junk food category. But I think it's important to include some of that stuff, not just eat bread and vegetables, but also have chicken and raw pork, just everything. I try to get some kind of a salmon or fish in my diet at least once a week. So from everything coming out of a box to trying to change my whole way of living. I'm not a vegetarian. I don't do anything crazy. I just cut back on some of the snacks and the garbage food, and try to eat meals. On a lot of days I'll have 4 meals in a day. So that's good. I'm having a lot of different food throughout the day put into my body that my body can actually use for nutritional value. So diet-wise and food-wise, just average health as to what you put in your body. I would say that the worst thing that I do is drink Pepsi. I do drink quite a bit of Pepsi. It is like the last vice I've got. Pepsi has nothing to do with LHON. So it's just kind of unhealthy. But I do drink a lot of water, and water is something that helps offset the effects of, soda or carbonation, syrup, all that different crap that's in there. The incredible amount of sugar. So I've changed my diet completely. Whatever I put into my body, I try to make a better choice about. I always, my whole life, only ate white bread. And lately I've just been only eating like 9-grain bread. Just different little things. If you just keep doing little stuff here and there, everything will eventually add up and your whole life is different. And that's kind of what has happened, over the last year. So it's been really cool. Changing my life little bits by little bits and just sticking to it, because my reasoning is more important than junk food, or more important than the ease of a convection oven on the countertop and just popping taquitos in there. My vision's more important. And that's why I do all of this stuff, just because not being able to see, face it, it sucks. And I don't want to live that way.